The consecration ceremony that is slated to take place in Ayodhya as devotees count down to the opening of the Ram temple in Ayodhya on January 22nd. The world's largest lock, weighing 400 kgs and 265 kgs of Laddu Prasad, reached Ayodhya. Both offerings are to be made to the temple, while the lock is from Aligarh. The Laddus arrived from Hyderabad. And of course, there's a lot that is happening at the moment as far as developments from Ayodhya are concerned. So of course, the latest that is coming in at this point of time from Ayodhya. So of course, these are of course things that remain common between the two, and of course there's a lot of excitement that is taking place on the ground. We're of course learning that world's largest lock, weighing 400 kgs, has now arrived in Ayodhya, along with 265 kgs worth of Laddu Prasad has also reached Ayodhya. We're learning that the lock in fact was made and has come from all the way from Aligarh, and the Laddus were prepared and have now been brought from Hyderabad is what we're learning. So of course a lot is taking place as far as the Ram Mandir consecration ceremony is concerned. You can see those visuals on your screens. There's so many people who are carrying that huge, absolutely gigantic lock that you see over there. You can see a slew of people are carrying it, and of course they're now moving towards the temple. So of course the latest development that is coming in, you see those visuals on your screens. There's a lot that is happening at this point of time. My colleague Akshat Gupta is going to be joining us on the broadcast to give us more on this, but for now this is the latest development that is coming in as far as the Ayodhya consecration ceremony is concerned. Again, viewers, on the left side of the screens you see that lock over there. On the right side of the screen you see those laddus over there, and again 400 kgs lock reaches Ram Mandir. I mean, it is going to reach the Ram Mandir, but it has of course reached Ayodhya at this point of time. My colleague Akshat Gupta joins us on the broadcast to give us more on this. Akshat, if you could take our viewers through the details of, I mean, we now know that there's a lock worth 400 kgs that's arrived in Ayodhya. There's also 265 kgs worth laddus that have arrived. If you could take our viewers through more details, more excitement that's coming in.
Yes, as Ayodhya all geared up for the mega inauguration of Ram temple on January 22nd. The world's heaviest lock, the largest lock perhaps, weighing 400 kg and 1265 kg of Laddu Prasad has actually arrived in the holy city Ayodhya. Well, both are the offerings to the Ram temple, and also if we just tell you, the lock has come from Aligarh and the Laddus have come from Hyderabad, but between them the devotion, the spirituality of the people is associated with them. And also we'll continue to show you the visuals right there of how Ayodhya is also brimming with joy. The people also are rejoicing here because the mega inauguration is now going to take place on January 22nd, and the rituals also are continuing in full swing ahead of the mega inauguration, because if we just tell you, then today also as part of the rituals the Ram idol will undergo various divas, including being adorned with sugar and flowers from different regions of the country, and some of the flowers have arrived via special flights. And another significant aspect is that the bathing of the idol is also going to take place, and purifying of the sanctum sanctorum, which we also know as the Garbhagriha, is also going to take place today, because it's often said that before the pratista ceremony, it's really significant to purify everything, and for that reason only these rituals are being conducted from 16th January to 22nd January, which is the day of Pran Pratishtha ceremony.
Put the Mang Tika, so there's of course celebrations are now kicking in. There's a lot that's taking place on ground at this point of time. So, but of course that was my colleague Akshit there live from Ayodhya. At this point of time, but of course Akshit, if you could take our viewers, of course there's a lot of excitement that's bubbling in. We're seeing so many things happening. Earlier Prime Minister Narendra Modi had also in fact showcased and inaugurated the stamps, the commemorative stamps that are there, and now a lot coming in, laddus coming in, excitement bubbling in, lots and lots of celebrations taking place. But who are we expecting? As far as the VIPs are concerned, who are the VIPs that we're expecting to be present for the consecration ceremony?
Well, Asavri, it's going to be a very large-scale ceremony, the diversity of the ceremony, and perhaps what we are learning is that around 7,000 guests are going to be present at the time of Pran Pratishtha ceremony. And of course, just to touch on the aspect, but you also talked about, the Prime Minister launched actually the commemorative stamps. It is actually an effort to showcase and portray the significance of Lord Ram on the international level also, because it's not in India, it's perhaps globally. The people are actually celebrating this inauguration of Ram temple. The devotees all across the globe, and I mean, you can see the visuals on your screens also right there. How the devotees have thronged this place in numbers, and perhaps it actually it is emblematic of the fact that their devotion to Lord Ram, and of course how the life of Lord Ram has had an impact on the lives of people. So that's why also, for that reason also, it becomes significant, the mega inauguration of the Ram temple.
With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast and sharing all those lovely details with our viewers. Meanwhile, my colleagues have filed some exclusive reports from Ayodhya. Let's take a look.
The holy city Ayodhya all decked up ahead of the mega inauguration and the Pran Pratishtha ceremony on January 22nd. Well, we come to you from the Lata Mangeshkar Chowk, one of the most iconic and popular hot spots. It has also become a selfie point, and there you can see the jubilant energy which people are filled with right now, and the band of course is here at the Lata Mangeshkar Chowk to celebrate the diversity and the scale of the event which is going to take place on January 22nd. And also these they are playing tabla, they are playing different instruments because the grand opening of Ram temple is going to take place on Monday, and perhaps these rhythmic beats are in synchronization with the religious fervor which has been created, which has actually gripped the whole nation ahead of the Pran Pratishtha ceremony of Lord Rama, and also people are really very enthusiastic, and the whole Ayodhya is completely gripped in the divine color. It has been painted in the divine color ahead of the ceremony, and of course you can actually see scores of people here at the Lata Mangeshkar Chowk, and they are celebrating it. Yesterday also in the night they celebrated a mini Deep Utsav here, and now in the morning we can again see that some really happening things are taking place here at Lata Mangeshkar Chowk ahead of the Pran Pratishtha ceremony on January 22nd. In Ayodhya, with camera person Avinash Shukla, Akshit Gupta for NewsX.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.